Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, family and friends of our amazing scholars. This is our first choir and orchestra concert, the first of many. My name is Dr. Melissa Spencer. I am the Chief Academic Officer for Federal Way Public Schools. And I would like to take a moment to thank some of the people who make this afternoon possible for our scholars. First, I'd like to thank the Arts Commission of Federal Way, the Arts Foundation of Federal Way, who sponsor us and make it possible for us to be in this wonderful venue. We'd like to thank the PAC for welcoming our scholars here most of the day. These scholars are here for half the day, and then we have band scholars coming later on today, and they welcome our scholars with open arms. I'd like to thank our guest conductors who have worked tirelessly with our students just to give them a little bit of a different experience. And I'd like to thank our amazing secondary choir, orchestra, and band teachers. They make this event happen for our scholars. And we really appreciate all the heart and soul that they have put into our kids. We'd like to thank you for making it possible for our scholars to be here today. And we'd like to thank our scholars for being amazing. With that, I will let the concert get going. Have a great day. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon. My name is Blake Wilhelm, and I am a musician from Decatur High School. The pieces we are about to perform are Jubilate, Exultate by Victor Johnson, Does the World Say by Kyle Pedersen, Lead with Love by Melanie DeMoore, Crowded Table arranged by Andrea Ramsey, and Mourning into Dancing by Tommy Walker. Our accompanist is Michael Weber, and guest violinist is Catherine Roller. And our selections will be conducted by Dinah Helgeson.
world say that you don't look the right way? Does the world say that you're just not enough? Does the world say that this isn't the right spot when it wants you there but not here and tells you the things that you're not? I've been there too. It's hard to shut my ears to the noise. I don't stand a chance if it's me in this world all alone. The chatter is deafening, too overwhelming, it's hard to find my way home. So take my hand, don't let go. Does the world say that you don't think the right things? Does the world say that you're not worth the time? Does the world laugh when you fall, when you cry? Does it turn the other way every time you walk by? I'm growing, learning, loving, becoming. So take my hand, don't let go.
Does the world say that you don't look the right way? Does the world say that you're just not enough? Does the world say that you're not in the right spot? When it wants you there, not here, and
this song during the time when George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis. Melanie is the conductor with the Phoenix Chamber Choir. She was in Minneapolis at the time doing a workshop with a bunch of elementary teachers, and this little boy walked up to her and said, "Miss Moore, am I gonna be okay? My skin is the same color as George Floyd's." Little tiny boy, kindergartner. She went to her hotel room and she wrote this song. It's called Lead with Love.
You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
before we sing our last song, what an honor to be with you and your children and your grandchildren and your people that you love up here. My late husband was a high school principal, and he always said, Dinah, you have no idea the power that the arts have to make our crazy world whole. He passed away, I want to say it'll be 12 years ago. Imagine if we could all grasp the arts at this time in our crazy world that we're living in right now. These kids are phenomenal, and I'm a grandmother. They all call me Grandma Dinah. I bake them cookies and then I send them home all sugared up. You can thank me later. These kids have incredible teachers. You've met a few of them here. If there are any teachers sitting in the audience, I know at least one is. Laura, where are you? Stand up and wave. Laura Ketskill. Laura. Oh, there she is, right here. Come here. She's one of our teachers. All these teachers. They're the ones that have done all the work, and I have just stepped in and just had a fantastic time. So kids, I'm going to talk to you last, okay? Nobody can hurt you when you sing. Well, Simon Cowell, but he doesn't count. So nobody can hurt you when you sing. You keep singing, promise me? You know where I live. I live on an island. Nobody will find you. You can't get off. You can't get hurt. You can't get in trouble. Come to Vashon. Come and find me, okay? I love you. Thank you for our time together. Let's sing.
He's lifted my sorrows. I can keep silent.
we are about to perform are Terra Nova by Richard Meyer, Legends of Glory by Catherine Griesinger, Jupiter arranged by Deborah Baker Monday, Call of Heroes by Christian A. Williams. Our selections will be conducted by Melinda Wharton.
Good afternoon. My name is Dominic Polio, and I am a violinist from Decatur High School. The pieces we are about to perform are Allegro by Telemann, West Side Story, written by Leonard Bernstein, but arranged by John Moss, and the Star Wars main theme, arranged by Larry Clark. Our selections are being conducted by Mr. Wesley Schultz. He helped this orchestra by getting us concert ready in a minuscule amount of time. And I hope you all enjoy the show.
Good afternoon. Ooh, this is hot. First, I would like to extend a special thanks to our wonderful guest conductors. They have done a fabulous job, and we are grateful for their time, expertise, and knowledge. May I please have a round of applause for their work tonight. This experience would not have been possible if it were not for two astounding people in our district. Most events like this are costly to students, and that makes it relatively inaccessible to many scholars. However, due to the hard work of these two people, the Federal Way School District musicians were able to do this free of charge and experience what being in an honor-type group is like. These two people are Tiffany Johnson and Erica Rudnicki. Erica's work within our district as music coordinator supports each and every one of our music programs on a daily basis. Her additional efforts in the last few months have given us the unique chance to provide our young scholars with an experience like this. There is no way this event would have occurred without them, and we are grateful. Please give them another well-deserved round of applause.
The best way to end a concert is always with Star Wars.
And we'll be playing one of her pieces tonight, Joan of Arc, so give it up for Erin Keaton-Howard. This group of students has worked really hard. I'm very excited to share our program with you, and I have some special guests that are going to tell you about the pieces.
Hi, my name is Sarai, and I go to Squirrel Middle School.
Hi, my name is Agape, and I go to Lakota Middle School. Our first piece is a type of Spanish march called Paso Doble. The Paso Doble was often used for military marching because of its tempo of 120 beats per minute. The Paso Doble has also become a style of dance as well as being associated with the triumph of bullfighters.
Composer Jorge Vargas writes, I have been exposed to pasodoble most of my life, mainly through the mariachi groups that I have been a part of. And I can say that the pasodoble is my favorite style of march. Please enjoy Luz y Sombra.
School. My name is Asher, and I go to Kylo Middle School.
This next piece is a part of collection in the Unbroken Project. Composer Randall Steinrich has written multiple pieces for and about mental health to spread awareness and reduce the stigma of talking about it. The piece we are performing tonight is called Me, Reaffirmation.
The composer shares that as a student, he was bullied for being his true self. This piece is a reminder that every single one of us and every single one of you is enough, and the world is better with you in it.
audience. Dad, Titan. My name is Atticus Music. Yes, I know, my last name is Music. And I go to Sequoia Middle School.
Hello, audience. My name is Levi Nye. I go to Sequoia Middle School also.
Let me tell you a little bit about the story of Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc is a patron saint of France. Starting at the age of 12, Joan claimed to have visions from a higher power. At the age of 16, don't move the stand. At the age of 16, she became a military leader who transcended gender roles as she led French troops to reclaim France from the English army during the 100 Years' War. It is a significant feat that she gained recognition and support throughout her country at a time when women were not in the workforce or positions of power. And I am saying this as a man.
The opening section of this piece is reflective, uncertain, and a bit ominous, representing a vision and a conversation. The transition to the fast section is the preparation for battle. You can hear the call and response of villagers hard at work, gathering supplies, and the sounds of blacksmith manufacturing weaponry. The composer dedicates this piece to strong young women with big ideas everywhere.
And as was mentioned earlier, this piece is written by our own director, Aaron Keaton Howard.
I think there were some additions to the script. Before our last piece, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to the teachers of Federal Way. It has been so cool to see how well they work together and have pioneered this really special event for students. I learned that this honor band was open to any student who wanted to participate, which I think is amazing. It means that there are no barriers to music making, and these students have clearly demonstrated that they want to be here. Let's hear it one more time for them. So I have one more special guest, and if you're wondering, how did you get these students to do these speaking roles? Well, they won this title in an epic battle of rock, paper, scissors. So these are the victorious winners that are doing these roles, and we've got one more. Come on up, Skylar. Let's hear it for Skylar.
Hi, my name is Skylar. I go to Sacagawea Middle School. Our final piece tonight is an expression of joy like nothing you've ever experienced before. Composer Carol Britton Chambers delightfully orchestrates the combination of musical chaos and comedy charm. Please enjoy Squirrel Chase.
Good evening, my name is Dr. Rudnicki and I'm Executive Director of Teaching for Learning, and thank you all for being here this evening. I have the absolute privilege of introducing Paul Ishii, and he is the President of Arts Foundation Federal Way, who made this event possible. So let's welcome him to the stage.
You don't need applause for me, let me tell you that, but Erica, Dr. Erica Rudnicki, thank you very much. She's also one of our board members. And just FYI, we're 10 board members, all volunteers. So briefly, good evening, students, parents, all your friends. It's great to see your participation in here. You know, just about all the seats are filled. And being the foundation, there's nothing more that thrills us than that. The only bad seat is an empty seat. And again, my name is Paul Ishii, and I'm the president of the Your Arts Foundation. And our job is really trying to provide programming for the youth. Last year and the year before, we provided over 10,000 of our students here in Federal Way to attend programs like this. Make a plug. Both of my children went through the Federal Way public school system, and I owe a lot to the school district. In the middle of your program, there's this little flyer. Here's my little plea. We're an emerging foundation, so all the funds that we generate come from the community. And so there's a little QR code there. Any sort of donation would be appreciated, but also, if you scroll down our webpage, if you could just join our mailing list, that'd be really cool. We'd really appreciate that. So there it is, nice and simple. So again, to continue our work, visit our website. We just started it last year. Again, we're pretty much just an emerging foundation. And yeah. I mean, it really makes my heart swell when I see the youth like this practicing in your facility. This is your place. So, hey, have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much for being here tonight. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our guest conductor for the Federal District High School Band, Dr. Joey Scott.
Good evening. Thank you so much. My name is Joseph Scott, and I've had the distinct pleasure of working with these fine musicians over the past couple of days, and we've had a blast exploring our creativity, working together, working independently, working on some challenging music, both technically and aurally. And these students have just been so fun to work with, and I'm super excited to share all of their hard work with you. We are performing 3 selections this evening, and each piece will be introduced by one of the members of the ensemble. So please join me in welcoming Logan to introduce our first piece.
Hello. Oh, it is on. Okay. It is my great honor to introduce the opening piece that we will be playing as part of the high school district honor band. Our first piece will be Cenotaph, composed by Jack Stem. Cenotaph is a monument that doesn't have someone buried under it. So you can think of maybe some of the landmarks you've seen in Washington, D.C., like the Lincoln Memorial, or the one that I came up with when I saw this. Has anyone here seen Rocky? Anyone here seen Rocky? Yeah. So you know the Rocky statue? You could technically count that as a cenotaph, because he wasn't dead in the movie. So first off, we're going to start with percussion. Hi, Donnie. We're going to start off with percussion. That'll give us the great big intro to this fanfare. Next up, we'll lead it with the trumpets, and then we sweep everything together, and we create this great, big, beautiful sound that is the fanfare of Cenotaph. Me personally, I love this piece. I am a brass player, and as brass players, we love fanfares. Oh yeah. So without further ado, let the music take you away.
To introduce our next piece, please join me in welcoming Parker.
I may not be as theatrical as Logan, but I will say that Abracadabra is a very lovely tune that Frank Kelly made for his son. It is such a nice tune. It can go from playful to serious, innocent to mischievous so quickly, and that's generally what I really love about this tune, the tone that it gives and just the overall excitement that it brings.
Before we introduce our last student introducer, Oscar, who's going to come up here in a moment, we've got a couple quick announcements from my colleagues here at Federal Way. But before I hand over the mic, I just wanted to share a few more thoughts with all of you as parents and community members supporting these wonderful fine musicians on stage in front of you now, and with the middle school group and all of today's ensembles that have been performing throughout the day. There is some incredible, amazing teaching going on in this district. Can we give a round of applause to all the music educators here tonight? The arts are so important to who we are as human beings, and these students, their ability to critically think and analyze music and sound, work independently, but also work as part of a team, and find beauty and joy and love and compassion through music. I think this is so important that our young leaders of tomorrow are exposed to this and are growing up with this a part of their lives. So thank you to all of you who have helped support these fine young leaders on stage. Thank you for your continued support. And thank you to all the students for their hard work, their dedication, their passion. Being able to view the world through the lens of beauty and harmony and melody and everything that comes with music makes us better people. So I'm just thrilled to be here with all of them tonight. Before Oscar comes on down, let me hand over the mic to our Federal Way colleagues.
Well, good evening, everyone. I first would like to extend a special thanks to our wonderful guest conductors. They have done a fabulous job, and we are grateful for their time, expertise, and knowledge. If they would please come up here onto the stage. Can we get a round of applause for them? Events like this are rooted in the talents of music educators who are willing to inspire the next generation. This educator has and continues to inspire people like me to pursue a career in music. His immense talent, knowledge, and ability to teach music earned him an award that few will receive. I would like to welcome my former band teacher, now colleague and friend, Jeff Chang, to the stage. In December, Decatur High School Band Director Jeff Chang was honored with the William P. Foster Community Development Award at the Midwest Clinic. This award honors select educators who provide strong music educational experiences for their students and a positive impact on their school and community. Jeff was one of only 75 educators nominated nationwide and recognized for his outstanding work. The Dr. William P. Foster Project is a collaboration among the Music Education Alliance, National Band Association, College Band Directors National Association, and Music for All, and recognizes quality band programs, teaching excellence, and community impact in historically underserved communities. Can we please get a round of applause for Mr. Jeff Chang? And finally, I would like to extend a special thanks, I'd like to extend a thanks to two people. This experience would not have been possible without them, and they are perhaps some of the most important people in our district. Most events like this are costly to students, and that makes it relatively inaccessible to many scholars. However, due to the hard work of these two people, the Federal Way School District musicians were able to do this free of charge and experience what being in an honor-type group is like. These two people are Tiffany Johnson and Erica Rudnicki. Erica's work within our district as music coordinator supports each and every one of our music programs on a daily basis. Her additional efforts in the last few months have given us the unique chance to provide our young scholars with an experience like this. There is no way this event would have occurred without them, and we are grateful.
Join me in welcoming Oscar to the stage to introduce our last selection.
Hello, my name is Oscar. I'm going to be introducing to you Castles in Europe. Before I tell you about the piece, I want to give you a bit of background on who James Reese Europe was. Composer James Europe, one of the most famous African-American musicians of his day, was called the Martin Luther King of music often. His pieces are very reminiscent of that of John Philip Sousa, a very prominent march maker in his day. My personal favorite part of it, at the beginning of the piece it will be opened with a big grand opening that kind of sets the mood for the entire piece. We're going to be led into a unique piece that has two trio sections, which isn't too common in marches. And the big contrast of these trio parts is that you're going to hear a lot of brass setting the tone for what the rest of the piece is going to sound like. There's lots of contrasts. And my personal favorite part of this piece is probably the lower brass, so trombones and the tubas always setting the bottom line.
Thank you so much. That concludes the Federal Way Public Schools District Music Festival. Have a safe drive home, and we'll see you next year. Thank you so much.